Alright, so additive inverse. Class, what's the additive inverse of 10? Good. What's the additive inverse of 12? Good job, guys. Good job. Alright, what's the additive inverse of negative 6? 6. What's the additive inverse of negative 8? 8, right? So, if it starts off positive, and it's negative, starts off negative, and it's positive. That's called the additive inverse. Alright? Now, super fancy word. Multiplicative. Multiplicative inverse. So, what's the multiplicative inverse? Of 5. One over 5. What's the multiplicative inverse of 2? Good. What's the multiplicative inverse of negative 7? Good. So if it's negative, it stays negative. If it's positive, it stays positive. Okay? Multiplicative inverse. On your homework tonight, you're going to have 2 questions on this. Use your notes. What is the additive inverse of 12? What is the multiplicative inverse of negative 5? Okay? So you look at your notes. You get those 2 problems correct. Alright. One more thing I want to review with you before I teach you the new stuff for today. Order of operations. You technically should have learned this in elementary school. Does anybody know what is order of operations? Yeah. Panda, good. Alex showed you. Okay. Oh, did you see it? Alright. PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear. Good. PEMDAS. No. You got the E wrong. Exponent. Okay. Okay, parentheses, exponent, multiplication, division, add, subtract. Leo, I need you writing this down with me. I'm just reviewing it real quick. You learned it somewhere, somehow. Alright. If I give you the problem, 5 squared, Keon, do you need to take a seat? Can we keep quiet, please? Thank you. Plus 6 divided by 3 minus 4. So, because you had a couple of these problems on your homework already. So you look for the first one, parentheses. Do you have any? Nope. So you move on to the E, exponents. Do you have any? Yeah, so you do the exponents. What's 5 to the power of 2? 25. Plus 6 divided by 3 minus 4. Alright, now multiplication is done from left to right, whichever comes first. So, do I have a multiplication or division? Yeah, I have division. So I'm going to do this next. What's 6 divided by 3? 2 minus 4 plus 25. So now I have adding and subtract from left to right. Okay, what came first? Adding. So what's 25 plus 2? 27 minus 4, 23. Yeah? Remembering this? Okay. Now, let's try this one. So what are you going to do first? Parentheses. All right. 8 minus 9. No. -1. You do parentheses first. You do whatever's parentheses, whatever you do in, whatever's inside the parentheses, you do first. Okay? So 8 minus 9 is -1. So now I have it in the parentheses. Okay, now I have multiplication and I have an exponent. What do I do? Exponent. So this is -1 times -1. +1. Multiply or subtract? 5 times 1? -10? Well, the other one was 27 minus 4. I could also, you still get the same answer. Alright. One last thing to review. Distributive property. Well, kind of like order of operations, you already learned it. We're just reviewing it because I need it for the next unit. So distributive property, if I give you 5 parentheses 3x plus 4, go ahead and solve that. Simplify that, I should say. Okay, so we take the 5, multiply it by the 3x, take the 5 and multiply it by the 4. So 5 times 3x plus 5 times 4. What's 5 times 3x? 15x plus what's 5 times 4? 20. You're done, right? You've done this a lot. Now, the new stuff. Now we're going to learn how to factoring. Ladies, factoring. Okay. In elementary school, on the side note, you learned about factoring a number. Do you guys remember doing this? Yeah. The tree, prime factorization. 6 and 6. Then what else? 2 and 3. Right? And then you were done when you hit all your primes. Okay. It's same idea, but it's just called factoring. Now, if I give you 15x plus 20, I'm not just giving you 36 to factor like I did here. I'm giving you two terms, the 5x and the 20. And what you have to do is, what can you take from the 15x and the 20? What can you take out of them that they have in common? Good. The 5. Okay? I'll tell you the truth. If you're really good at multiplying, this is easy because you're looking at these two numbers and you're like, what number do they have in common? Oh yeah, the 5. So you take it out and you put it outside the parentheses. Alright. 15x divided by 5. So you're dividing this by 5. You get 3x. Good. Don't forget that x. Now you take the 20 and you divide it by 5. And you get 4. That's your prime factorization base. Yeah. That's not your prime factor. That's factoring. You basically, it's like, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Where have I seen this before? Where did I see this before? That was your answer. So basically, you're working backwards from a distributive property. I'm giving you the answer to the distributive property. You're telling me the original problem. It's working backwards. I know. I know. It's all right. Stay with me. Oh, we got a lot of stuff to do. 15x plus 12w. What does the 16x and the 12w have in common? Okay. Right. Stop. Stop. No. You want to pick the biggest one. So, we know that, yeah, you can divide these by 2, right? But you can't divide this by 6. So you can't use 6. So, you can't divide this by 3. 4. That's the number you take out. So now, we're paying attention, we're focusing, so we're learning now. Divide this by 4, what do you get? 4x. Don't forget that x. Divide this by 4, what do you get? Right. So what are we doing? We're dividing this by 4. We're dividing this by 4. If you can't take out a number, then you're done. All right, let's try it. 36m plus 42mx. All right. Let's look at the numbers. 36 and 42. Yes? 6. So I can take out a 6. Now, they have variables. Do they have the same variable? What variable is here? M. What variable is here? Mx. But aren't they separated by a multiplication symbol? It's usually there, but you don't write it. So technically, they both have an m. So you can you can take out an m. Can you take out an x? No, because this one doesn't have an x. But they both have an m. So you take out the m. You eliminate this m, you eliminate that m because you took it out. What's 36 divided by 6? 6. Do I have an m? Nope. Plus, what's 42 divided by 6? 7. And then the x. Good. Are we focusing? Good. Alright. Try this one. And these are your answers. When it says factoring, that's your answer right there. Okay, let's try this one. 14wx plus 17w. Kimberly? What do you mean? It's still an x in here. Then you take out an x and then you rewrite it. You simplify it more. It's kind of like when I give you a really long fraction. Like if I say 42 divided by 100. And it's like, oh, what do you divide by? And you're going to be, oh, I can divide by 2. And you get 21 over 50. And then, well, this one's done. But sometimes we simplify fractions and it takes us more than one step to simplify because they're big numbers. Like that. All right, what do they have in common? They do have something in W. What? I'm sorry. They have the W in common. So, if I divide this by W, what's the only thing that gets left? So the W gets taken out. Sorry. I didn't do anything with the 14. I didn't do anything with the X. Boom. Okay, if I divide this by W, I cancel out my W's, I'm left with 17. So sometimes the only thing you can factor out is a variable. Then you're done. Unless you're looking for decimals. Not today. Okay. Let's try this one out. Cool. I'm going to show you that in like 2 seconds. And then you're going to be like, wow, I can't believe I just complained about 6 numbers. It's so easy. All right. The number. What number can I take out? A 2. Good. What else can I take out? An X. How many X's are here? 2 of them. Because it's X to the power of 2. So that means that there are 2 of them. How many are here? Just 1. All right, let's do the numbers first. Divide this by 2, divide this by 2. What's 8 divided by 2? 4. What's 10 divided by 2? 5. All right. Now, I took out an X, right? So now I'm going to divide this by X. So that means I cross one of them out. What am I left with? I cross 1 out. 1. You had 2. Originally you had 2, right? And one of them was taken out. Here, divide this by X. Cross that out. Am I left with any X's here? No. They're done. So, let me rewrite the problem. 8x squared plus 10x. I took out one of them, right? How many did I have here to start with? 2, but I took 1 out, so I'm left with 1. Here I have just 1, and I took how many out? 1, so now I'm left with 0. I know, it kind of got sloppy here. You had to follow along with me as I cross things out, but this is the original problem. Got it? And this is your answer. All right, write it down. Leo, write it down. Don't fall behind. Okay. What number can you take out? What number can we... Excuse me, you're ruining my YouTube video. How am I supposed to get 100 likes if I'm laughing through my video? Remember, I want my diamond play button. I'm going to skip over the silver one. I think you should do that and like present it to me. Seriously. All right. What do I take out? Not only a 5. Yeah, that too. But are they not both negative? Yeah. So guess what else I can take out? A negative. Okay. Thank you, Natalie. All right. You can also take out how many? How many are here? 1, 2, 3. How many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many do they have? 5. I can take out 3. I'm going to circle those 3. Circle those 3. So what do I write out here? X to the power of 3. Okay. What is negative 15 divided by negative 5? Negative divided by negative, positive. Do I have any X's not circled? Nope. Here, what's negative 10 divided by negative 5? Good. I took out the negative, so this becomes a positive. So if they are both negative, you also take out a negative. All right, now, I got a request for 6 numbers. Okay, 4 of them. There's no negative. Ladies, I need to see you writing this down. Haley? Look at the numbers first. 12, 3, 18, 24. What number do they all have in common? 3. Ladies, get to work. Now, here you have an X, here you have an X and an M, here you have 3 X's, here you have 2 X's and an M. What do they all have in common? How many? 1, 1, 1, 1. Stop. So therefore, I can take out an X. All right, tell me what's left over inside. Give you 30 seconds. Go. I need to see you trying. Effort. So what's our first term? 4 plus what? 1 what? M. Plus? I'm not done with this one. Power 2, good Tay. Plus? Good. Very good.